Section 1. Making subjects and verbs agree. The basics. This is the foundation of constructing clear and effective sentences in English. Written by Raymond Murphy, author of English Grammar in Use, this book is a great resource for understanding the intricacies of English grammar. In English grammar, we have a rule called subject-verb agreement. It's like a matching game, where the subject and the verb must align perfectly. The subject of your sentence is the star and the verb is the action. Together, they create the core meaning of your sentence. They need to agree or match in number. This means that if your subject is singular, your verb must also be singular. Conversely, if your subject is plural, your verb must be plural as well. This is a fundamental rule that ensures clarity in your writing. Sounds simple, right? It is, but it requires practice and attention to detail. Let's explore the rules together. We'll look at various examples and practice exercises to master this essential grammar rule. Subject-verb agreement helps your sentences sound smooth and correct. It makes your writing more professional and easier to read. When your subjects and verbs agree, your writing is clear and easy to understand. This is crucial for effective communication. It's like putting on a matching pair of socks. Everything feels right. Just as mismatched socks can feel uncomfortable, mismatched subjects and verbs can make your sentences awkward and confusing. By ensuring subject-verb agreement, you enhance the readability and professionalism of your writing. This is a skill that will benefit you in all areas of communication. So, let's dive deeper into this topic and practice together. With time and effort, you'll find that making subjects and verbs agree becomes second nature. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you work on subject-verb agreement, the more confident you'll become in your writing abilities. Let's get started and make our sentences shine with perfect subject-verb agreement. Section 2. Singular subjects, singular verbs. A perfect match. A singular subject means there's just one person, place, thing, or idea. Singular verbs often have an S at the end in the present tense. For example, sings, dances, or plays. Let's look at some examples. The cat sleeps on the mat. She sings beautifully. The book sits on the shelf. In each example, the subject, cat, she, book, is singular. The verb, sleeps, sings, sits, also agrees in the singular form. Section 3. Tricky singular subjects. Don't be fooled. Sometimes singular subjects can be tricky. Words like everyone, somebody, and nobody seem plural, but they are actually singular. They refer to one person. Let's see some examples. Incorrect. Everyone are going to the party. Correct. Everyone is going to the party. Incorrect. Nobody like rainy days. Correct. Nobody likes rainy days. Remember, even though these words sound plural, they take a singular verb. Section 4. Plural subjects. Plural verbs. Teamwork makes the dream work. Plural subjects mean we are talking about more than one person, place, thing, or idea. Plural verbs usually don't have an S at the end. Let's see them in action. The cats sleep on the mat. They sing beautifully. The books sit on the shelf. Notice how the subjects, cats, they, books, are plural, and the verbs, sleep, sing, sit, match in the plural form. Section 5. Plural posers. Watch out for these common traps. Sometimes, words that seem singular are actually plural. For example, people, children, and scissors are all plural nouns. Let's clarify with examples. Incorrect. The people is gathering in the park. Correct. The people are gathering in the park. Incorrect. The scissors is on the table. Correct. The scissors are on the table. Be careful with these tricky plurals to keep your sentences accurate. Section 6. And in the middle. When subjects join forces. When two or more subjects are joined by and, they become a compound subject. Compound subjects usually take a plural verb. It's like teamwork. Let's illustrate. The dog and the cat are friends. John and Mary go to the same school. The flowers and the trees bloom in spring. In each of these cases, the two subjects connected by and require a plural verb. Section 7. Compound conundrums. Mastering and subjects. However, there are exceptions. If the two subjects joined by and refer to one single thing or idea, the verb should be singular. For example, peanut butter and jelly is my favorite sandwich. Spaghetti and meatballs is a classic dish. In these cases, even though we have two things, they represent one combined unit. Section 8. Phrases don't matter. Finding the true subject. In this section, we will explore how to identify the true subject in a sentence, even when phrases come in between. Sometimes, phrases come between the subject and the verb. Don't be distracted. These phrases can often mislead you, but it's crucial to focus on the main subject. The verb must agree with the actual subject, not the words in the phrase. This is a common mistake, but with practice, you can master it. Let's clarify. The dog, along with its owner, walks in the park every day. Here, the true subject is the dog, and the verb walks agrees with it. The students, despite the noise, are concentrating on their exams. In this example, the true subject is the students, and the verb are concentrating matches it. In both sentences, the phrases along with its owner and despite the noise do not affect the verb. These phrases are additional information and should not confuse you. The verbs walks and are concentrating agree with the true subjects dog and students. Always remember to identify the main subject first and then ensure the verb matches it. This will help you construct grammatically correct sentences. Practice this by writing sentences and identifying the true subject and verb. With time, this will become second nature. Understanding this concept is fundamental to mastering grammar. Keep practicing, and soon, finding the true subject will be effortless. Section 9. Indefinite pronouns. Singular superstars. Indefinite pronouns like everyone, anyone, someone, no one, everybody, anybody, somebody, and nobody are always singular. They take singular verbs. For instance, everyone is welcome at the party. Somebody has left their phone behind. Nobody likes feeling left out. Remember, even though they refer to a general group, they function as singular nouns. Section 10. Collective nouns, one for all. Collective nouns like team, family, group, class, and committee can be tricky. They can be singular or plural depending on the context. Singular. The team is playing well tonight. Plural. The team are putting on their uniforms. If the noun acts as a single unit, use a singular verb. If the noun refers to individual members acting separately, use a plural verb. Section 11. Agreement achieved. A quick recap. Congratulations, you've mastered the essentials of subject-verb agreement. Remember these key points. Singular subjects take singular verbs. For example, the cat runs. Here, cat is singular, so runs is also singular. Plural subjects take plural verbs. For instance, the cats run. Notice how cats is plural and run matches it. Watch out for tricky singular and plural nouns. Words like news and mathematics are singular, even though they seem plural. Compound subjects usually take plural verbs, but there are exceptions. For example, bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. Here, bread and butter is considered a single item. Ignore phrases when determining verb agreement. For example, the bouquet of flowers is beautiful. The verb is agrees with bouquet, not flowers. Indefinite pronouns are always singular. Words like everyone, someone, and nobody take singular verbs. For instance, everyone is here. Collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on the context. For example, the team is winning versus the team are arguing among themselves. By following these guidelines, your writing will be clear, grammatically correct, and a pleasure to read. Keep practicing, and soon these rules will become second nature to you.